Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Let Us Play. Today we're episode 3, taking a look at Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So last episode, not all that productive, but we're going to try again. So some astute viewers might notice that it looks like I skipped ahead a little bit, maybe, that I made a little bit of progress that off camera. And that would be because while I was recording this episode, I thought I'd recorded a whole episode, but my cat had walked on the keyboard and stopped recording. So I made a bunch of progress off camera. So I don't know how noticeable it'll be. I did get a new sword. The sword here, the Gladius or Gradius, or I forgot what it's called, but leveled up a little bit, got a better sword, so have an easier time with some of the bigger enemies, and kind of got my bearings a little bit, so I kind of have a little better knowledge of where I want to go. So as you notice, I've gone back up and I'm going through this, going towards the outer wall of the castle. After I leveled up and got the new stuff like I talked about, I went down from the save room. I went down, and it kind of just, I fought a couple of tougher enemies, and I don't even know if I want to call them bosses. And then it just kind of spat me out, at a part of the castle I'd already kind of been to, and I didn't really know what the purpose of that was. So, not really sure what's going on there. Maybe there's just something I missed. I get the feeling there's a lot of stuff I'm missing, and maybe some of you at home watching this who played this game when it originally came out and been playing it your whole life, I'm sure I'm infuriating you by missing things. I know when I watch other people play games that I've played, I get upset when they can't figure out how to do certain things. So I apologize. This is me trying to figure out what power up I have. I had the clock power up. I like rolling with the axes mostly. That's kind of my favorite of the ones that I've used. So we're heading towards the outer wall here. That one's got some usefulness, the little book thing. Not sure what that pink floor is. I feel like that opens up somehow. And also there's that room, I think I already went through it, where you first meet, I believe her name's Maria, and you have your conversation and then this whole thing shifts, and I never really understood what that did. So a lot of exploration, a lot of secrets I gotta figure out. So there's a magically sealed door there, so we'll go back. This is also just some moves that I'm not working into my repertoire enough. I have the backdash, and I have even just using the shield, I'm not using that enough, so. Seems rather dramatic. Still haven't really found a place to use all this money yet. Put some money together, but I haven't found a good place to spend it and buy some new stuff, so still on the lookout for that. Last time when I was playing off camera, those little balls that thing shoots out turn you to stone, and needless to say, I was getting caught quite a lot with them. So here we are at the outer wall. So I think in a previous episode I tried to fight this guy and didn't get very far. Of course now he's just being a jerk. Looks like he's taking a women's self-defense class. Like, stop. That's my purse. I don't know you. Still taking me quite a bit to hack him up here. Come on, you're gonna die. Come on. Not gonna catch me with that one again. And we got him. And let's see what he's hiding. An empty room, apparently. Not sure what that's about. Mist could pass. Is one of the power-ups named Mist? Do I get like a gem or something? And here we are. Looks like we're entering. This looks like a ship to me. I feel like I'm entering like the Goonies. Alright, let's look through here. There's a dude out there on a rowboat. Not sure what that's about. Nothing over on that window. It's one of those games I wouldn't necessarily think to jump on that pot there, but that's a, you know, it's like, is that part of the background, or? I wonder if I get some sort of pickup that helps me jump higher, because there's been a few of those ledges that I just haven't quite been able to get to. Excuse me. More trouble with those guys than I normally do. Alright, so we got a save room over here. So this is one of the sections. I did go through this section off camera in my aforementioned attempt at recording an episode. And there's a little boss. I shouldn't say a little boss, but there's a boss up here that I fought that it's not going to be here now. So those of you, again, astute viewers, you may notice there's usually a boss fight in this room. I already took care of it, so we are moving forward. That's going to drop me back down there, so I don't want to go that way. I believe I also activated that elevator. Got that elevator working. Further up we'll probably see it further up this way. There's a little thing that you can push to activate the elevator. Alright, so this is the library. This would be one of those great times to use the backdash, but I'm still working it into my repertoire. So he's holding his own head, looks like. little detail I just am picking up on now. What's going on in that room? Bronze cuirass. Cuirass, however you're supposed to say it. So I already have one equipped, so I've got an extra one. Maybe I can sell it. That'd be nice. Not sure what that zircon is. I think I might have picked that up off camera too. I'm not really sure what that does, if it does anything. I'm bullied by these little jerks. So I guess the only annoying part about games like this and like Metroid, being the other half of the Metroidvania, is sometimes you'll encounter something and you'll wonder, like, is there just something I'm not noticing, something I'm supposed to do that I'm not noticing, or am I supposed to come back here later on once I get like a different power-up or something that'll help me get over this. Being really careful with these guys because they can curse you, and that's really annoying. Just lobbing axes hoping to hit him. Nope. Come on. There we go. Pretty sure I've had this nightmare being in a library and all the books start attacking me. Actually, it kind of reminds me of John Wick 3 a little bit, if you like those movies. So I'm not sure what that is, like a little spout or something? I know I can kill it. Summoning lightning? Is that a circulation desk right there? Looks like we're up a level.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
I wonder what's going on. See, there's that big shaft under his chair. Seems like an awfully precarious place to put a chair.
I'm interested in this.
Jewel of Open. Yeah, I think we'll probably take one of those.
Thank you.
What else we got here? We got some potions. library card. I wonder what that does. Iron cudgel. Can't afford the Damascus sword, I don't think. Velvet hat, in case I'm having company over. A reversible cape. $103 for a castle map.
Thank you.
As always, sorry if you're listening to me drink coffee.
Thank you.
We'll take the sword upgrade there. I gotta see
Thank you.
what the library card does.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Farewell for now.
That's awfully presumptuous. Gladius, that's what it's called. So I think we'll put the saber on here. Still wearing the sunglasses. Is that supposed to be some joke because he's a vampire? Am I just now realizing that? Can't get up there. Looking to see what this library does. Enchanted library card. Excuse me. Obtain the fairy scroll. Heck does that do? Displays enemies' names. Okay. What in the heck? Magic tome. Is that where the reality gem is? Is that the one from Doctor Strange? The reality gem? I feel like it is. Is that a boxing glove that just came out? ectoplasm. Isn't that from Ghostbusters? Is this a Ghostbusters reference? When they, like the beginning of the movie, when the library cards go insane? Who are you gonna call? Alucard. I think we can maybe proceed up. Looks like we have a lot of the castle filled in. I mean, I know there's like a dark castle or something. There's a few areas there I could probably explore. Going through bow and arrow, bone musket, just going through a little trip through weaponry lane. Alright, now that is like a teleport room. But it looks like there's a path. No, maybe there's not a path on the other side. Someone leave something in the oven? Dracula, you're burning your brownies. The Medusa heads make this part really fun. Oh, we got him. Excuse me, I wonder what the gold Medusa heads are like. They give you, like, more money or something? So, yep, so that was the place where we, got the elevator started. Now recently, so I've played through the original Castlevania on the NES. Love it. I think I mentioned before I haven't played Simon's Quest, but that they released a ROM hack for it that fixes a lot of the translation issues, which in turn cause a lot of the problems with trying to find your way. Another save room here. So I might give that a try at some point. But I just recently bought Castlevania 3. It was a sale at a local game store that I got it for like $12 or something. I want the Famicom version, but I have at least that for now. Obviously I have the Super Nintendo Classics. I've got Super Castlevania 4, and I just picked up the Sega Genesis Mini, which has Castlevania Bloodlines. One of the two reasons I really bought that thing, Castlevania Bloodlines and Contra Hardcore. Wow, music just kicked in, huh? So what I'm trying to get at is that I've got a number of other Castlevania titles to also go through. So I'm excited to do that in the future. And there's 3 on the Game Boy Advance and another 3 on the DS I'd like to try. I know that some came out on the original Game Boy. I've heard those aren't very good. And I know there's a couple of 3D ones for the PlayStation 2. And obviously Lords of Shadow, which I hear mixed things about. I hear some people say it's a good game. The general gist I hear is that it's a good game, maybe not a great Castlevania game, more of a God of War sort of game, so a lot of Castlevania to go through on the channel. And Contra, actually. I've got, speaking of Contra Hardcore, I've beaten the OG Contra, but never on the 3 lives. But I have Contra, I have Super C. Oh, that just falls apart, huh? I have a Super C on the DS via Contra 4. I also have Contra 4. I have Contra 3 for Super Nintendo with the Super Nintendo Classic, and I have now Contra Hardcore. So that's a lot of Contra I could also go through on this channel. So there's a lot to Phantom Skull. So, don't know if I can make a jump across this gap here. I wonder if let's take a run at it. Nope. I wonder if I leave the room. I wonder if I leave the room and come back in. If that missing bridge will come back. This reminded me of Twilight Princess, where you have to like move that giant piece of bridge to progress. I also have a lot of Zelda to go through on the channel. I have a lot of stuff to go through on the channel. And I may have some friends on the channel soon, and we might attempt some Ocarina of Time 3-Heart Challenge stuff, or, maybe do something. Let's try and see if this works. And it did! Alright, so we can kind of speed our way through it here. What is that guy? Flail guard? Keep moving, and here we go. Pentagram. This room is stumping me. I'm sure there are those out there that have played this game that are probably like, "You idiot, just do this. What are you doing?" One of the downsides of doing this whole thing is people are going to see how bad at video games I am. So that didn't do it. I must have to go all the way through the other door at the end there. Here we go. And didn't even make it across. Dang, Skull Lord. This game has some great music. The pentagram damages all enemies. Oh, you know what? If I had the clock thing, I bet I could just breeze right through this, but I don't have it. Dang, Phantom Skull. I think I might just take my ball and go home on that one. But it loops around up top there, so maybe I go the other way. See what that's like. A couple other areas to explore in there. Oh, this is... I like this. He just screams all the way down. I mean, it's a pretty unsafe elevator. But I got the, what is it? The Jewel of Open, or whatever it's called. So I think there's some doors... Some blue doors here that I can start to open. Nope, that's missed. I don't want that. So I gotta go underneath here to get back up, apparently. That's obnoxious. Alright, we got 3 health. Let's not die. And we died. Excellent. I'm still not doing the death counter. I probably should, but at this point it's too late. Excuse me. There's a heart piece up there, huh? Medusa heads are super fun, so happy they're part of this game. And they can double hit you like that. Sorry, my voice just got weird there. Alright, let's use this teleport room here. That puts us way down there. Definitely some explorable area over there, though. The Bloody Zombie. That's a good title for that, though. So that is... Oh, maybe I should, you know, maybe I should go around and come back through this way. Bone Scimitar. So I should probably just, as you already probably noticed, now that I have a map, I'm going to be referencing it an awful annoying amount, which is probably not the grammatically correct way to say that, but I tend to get a little annoying when it comes to maps in video games. Yep, okay, we can keep moving here. Being indecisive about the save room, don't mind me. Spittlebone. Some of these things got some weird names. So here we got one of our doors that we can open. Let's see what we got over here.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best.
Is that
Good
considered
luck.
gaslighting? Alright, we got a little accordion situation happening. The Royal Chapel. Kind of interesting because I tend to record these on Sundays, these episodes. And get to be a little sacrilegious today. Aquamarine. It's not in there. Are these like... Can I sell these? I wonder if I can sell these. I wonder if they're just like gems that I can sell. Kind of like in Resident Evil 4. Although I didn't... Last time I played that game, I didn't do it right. Because you can get... I think you can get like a... I don't know if it's a mask or if you just get various things you can insert the gems into, and then they're worth a ton more. Alright, so these are... Oh! I remember those guys from the... A little different from the older games. So the skulls can hurt you? See, like, I can't jump over there. Oh, that guy. It's gonna take a slice out of my face. Take some, sorry for the burp. Take some, holy water. I like the sound that it's just, like, punching. Seems kind of cartoonish for the tone of this game. Watch out for the skull there. Got my shield ready. Come at me, bro. Or not. I don't know why this is making me think of Arrested Development when spiked ball got me. Death number 2. We've broken the seal, as it were. No, but the Arrested Development where George Michael's over at Anne's house, and they're singing hymns. And she's just, oh. Funny show. Haven't seen any of the newer seasons, and I've been told that I'm okay not doing that. I've only seen the first original run of 3 seasons, which is hysterical, and I love going through it every time. Although, there's the season 3 storyline where Charlize Theron plays like a developmentally, I guess you'd say developmentally challenged or developmentally disabled woman that Michael dates. I don't know if that's going to age too well. But we didn't come here to talk about Arrested Development, although I'll talk about it anytime, anywhere, any place. I like the reverb or the whatever on the holy water. Have at you. Corner guard or whatever it's called. Is that a pimp? Is that just another word for a pimp? A corner guard? Dang spike ball. It makes me want to play like Super Mario World. I mean, anything makes me want to play Super Mario World, but that's going to be the only thing about this channel, is there's probably not going to be a lot of Mario on it, because I've already played a lot of the Mario games. Although I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy or Galaxy 2, so that'll be interesting. What in the heck? This whole game is just a metal band cover, like album cover. And the puppet sword. So I can hack the swords off, apparently. As a silly joke, and I don't know if you guys remember the movie, I think it was called Date Night, with Steve Carell and Tina Fey. It's this whole movie about them, like, they go out to have just a normal date night, and I think something happens where, like, they go to a restaurant, and they're calling, like, they're waiting for a table, and the restaurant starts calling out a name, and they decide, oh, we're gonna pretend to be those people, and it turns out those people are like owe money to the mob or something, and so the whole movie is them running from the mob, basically, or criminals or something. But there's this scene in it. I'm telling a lot just for this one joke, so I hope you can respect how off topic I'm going right now. Anyways, there's this scene where Tina Fey is talking about how they're going to get killed by the mob. She's like, we're going to get whacked off. And Steve Carell's like, we might get bumped off. I don't know if we're going to get whacked off. Yeah, I just went completely off track here. Off track betting. Just to relay a masturbation joke in a movie that no one's probably seen. Off-track betting. The lowest prices every night. I think that's off-track betting. Music is very, like, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. the metal, heavy metal Christmas music. Not as heavy as Twisted Sister, but... Alright. This game, you know, even though it's more in the Metroid style and there's save points and all that sort of stuff, it's still very much a, you know, trial and error, you know, get as far as you can and then try again sort of thing. Alright, now we're starting to make some progress against this thing. We're getting there. We're starting to kill it. Not even sure if this is a boss or anything. I don't know if I could just avoid this somehow. Come down here, you jerk. Level up! Hooray! I don't even get a new sword or anything. That's stupid. And here we come to the end of the road. The Knight Shield. So there's got to be some stuff here too that's just not on the map. So maybe there's more to this castle than I'm aware of. I'm sorry to keep clearing my throat on the mic like that. The Skellerang. Oof. Yes, let's use one of my potions, since I'm so close to death and I have 2 potions somewhere. There it is. Oh, there's stuff hidden there. Yeah, there's definitely some secret pathways or something that I'm missing. If I go... I definitely missed one. Yeah, one more down, looks like. Is this a confessional? Weird little room. I've come across a couple of these little rooms that don't seem to have anything in them. Maybe there's like I said, I know, or at least I've heard there's like a dark dark version of the castle. I wonder if maybe those rooms have stuff in them when you're in the dark side. Or maybe it's like, you know, Link to the Past, where you can go jump back and forth. So, like, if you go on the light side, it leads you to some place, and then when you flip to the dark side, and there's like an item there or something. Oh, these black crows are gonna kill me. They're off angle. So they come at you from up high, and I don't know that I think I still have the holy water, which doesn't help me much here. Teeth. Let's walk into it and make sure it hurts me. The Blue Raven. And there we go. Another death. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry to be yawning on the mic. I'm wondering what this does. Excuse me. Get away from me. So we only have 13 health here, so Not exactly boding well for what's going to happen in the future here. I've always found it interesting in games where, like, the first time you go through an area and you encounter some enemies, you have to kill them. But then the ensuing times, you're just like, I don't need to kill these guys. Why am I even doing this? So we gotta change sides here. Like, those are just put there to infuriate you. That's so annoying. They don't even do that much damage. They just knock you down. They come at you from, like, the worst angle. See what's up here in this raft is life max up. Well, that, and I got a strong potion, huh? Well, that'll certainly help me now that my life's back to full health instead of being at 13. Silver plate. Is that where my head's supposed to go? Where's that silver plate? Things that make you go, Oh, there it is. So it puts my defense up pretty high. Well, this game's not going to win a Nobel Prize. Ha! Get it? Because it's a big... Actually... Well, that could have been done better. Dang old bats. Getting awfully lucky here. Something up there too. More zircon. Maybe when I get back to that library, I'll try to sell the zircon. It must be. Sell it. Get some dope, some dough. All right, so we're trying to. Oh, there's a whole section there I missed on the left there. Must have been where those teeth were. I just ran into. Nope, nothing down there. For some reason I had it in my head that there was like I could drop down through there, you know, but nope, it's just the floor. Hippogriff. Oh, we're not having a good go of it here. And there it is. Well, at least we know what we're doing next time. So I think that is going to end out the episode here, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Me stumble my way through Castlevania Symphony of the Night. next week, hopefully we'll pick up right where we left off if my cat doesn't step on the keyboard. So anyways, I will see you next time.